Hey people! In this episode, I am talking about my photo shoot and actually the last 3 months. So I will get to behind the scenes of shooting with Marsh, which was an amazing experience. And that was coming up to 2 weeks ago now. And I'm actually really glad that I've waited because I just want to talk a bit about my journey, a bit about my health and fitness journey during lockdown from January to March. A bit of background for you. The photo shoot actually was never the plan. So in lockdown 1, at some point last year, all time frames I've lost. Yeah, I picked up some unhealthy habits. I don't think I was the only one. I think it happened to a lot of us. And when we went into lockdown again, I just thought, you know what? I want to do something for me. So unfortunately, our events industry that I have my agencies in, and beauty industry as well, it just took a massive hit. So I was scrabbling around a lot last year, just trying to make ends meet, sort things out, just keep my head above water. And so it was a stressful time. I overloaded myself. I launched my podcast. I was building courses, creating content like nobody's business. And while it was really, really great stuff, and I'm proud of what I achieved, it wasn't sustainable. So coming into the new year, I really wanted to kind of pause and reset and just get back to me, really. I don't normally do New Year's resolutions, but this year, what with lockdown, I actually thought, you know what? This actually presents a really great opportunity to get a hold on things without the normal distractions of, the day-to-day, meeting up with friends, people saying, let's grab some lunch, or do you fancy dinner, or let's go out for drinks. So I thought it actually was a really great opportunity for me to reset my lifestyle. And so I enlisted the help of my lovely friend Tom Blackman. And if you don't follow him, you should, because he is a fountain of knowledge. He's a nutritionist. He has his own gym in Bristol. He does online coaching. He's got some great workouts on his YouTube channel. And also he just dishes out just loads of great information. So definitely go and follow him if you're not already. I asked Tom to prep me for a show. Couldn't just be like, oh, I'll just get fit and healthy for the sake of it. So I needed to stick a goal, and a goal that put the fear of God inside of me. And I thought a show will do it. And I always say to people, when you're trying to find a coach, you want someone that you can get on with, that you resonate with, that you understand, and that you'll respect. Because if you don't respect the information that your coach is giving to you, then you're not going to do it. So it's really important that you find someone that you really respect, that you can work with, so that you listen to them and do as you're told, essentially. Anyway, long and short is, twisted Tom's arm. He agreed to prep me for the show. And so I kind of got funneled into his online community, and we had our check-ins once a week. So he gave me a diet plan in January. We didn't change it. It's literally been the same plan the whole way through, because I've had everything that I need. So in terms of food, here's what I've been eating for the last 3 months. As much as it's the same thing every day, it's not boring. It's got a variety of flavors in it, lots of food. My first meal is half a bagel with 2 poached eggs in the morning, around 9 a.m. Then have another meal, which is rice, chicken, and salad. I have that around 12ish, and then have spaghetti bolognese. So I make my own turkey bolognese. Have that with some pasta. I had that about 3 o'clock. Then around 6 o'clock, I have tuna salad with pasta as well. Then I've got room for snacks, and I have developed a real love for Snacker Jacks. And I also have some yogurt. So I use my protein powder. I use Diet Whey by PhD, which I love the taste of. The Strawberry Delight flavor is amazing. I mix that in with my yogurt, and I'm a real snacker. So I just like to sit on the couch in the evenings and kind of just snack on Snacker Jacks, and blueberries as well is another thing. As you can see, there's plenty of food in there. There's plenty of different flavors, plenty of carbs as well. And the weight has consistently dropped off me, and not in huge heaps either. Literally half a kilo I've been losing consistently each and every week. But there is one thing that I kept in there that was off plan, and that was alcohol. I thought it was really important to keep alcohol in there as much as possible, because it's very much part of my lifestyle. Yeah, I think it's quite difficult in general to flip straight out of that. Well, certainly for me, it's obviously not for everybody. So to kind of drop out of that would just mean I'd literally have to get a whole new set of friends, avoid my family in some cases, and just move to another place. So I've got, we all have a lot of triggers, don't we, in our work life and our personal life that leads us back to unhelpful thought patterns, but unhelpful habits around food and drink I'm talking about now. So I kept that in there. I was drinking every single weekend. and I tried to kind of fit it into my macros, as it were, but it usually kind of went over. So even on the graphs of my results, you'll see these massive spikes on a Saturday where the calorie intake is much larger, and then it kind of goes back down again. And what I was going to do with the show, obviously, was cancel that out, because if I was prepping for a show, then alcohol's really a no-go. But the show got cancelled. It couldn't go ahead on the 10th of April, and I found this out in March. And so I carried on. I thought, you know what, let's see where I get to. And instead, I booked a photo shoot with the wonderful Matt Marsh. And the reason I did this, because I needed to put something at the end of it. I wasn't that fussed about a photo shoot. I don't really need the pictures, but I wanted to put something on there that would keep me going till the end. I remember having a conversation with Tom, maybe around sort of February time, because I was really loving, you know, what I was eating, the routine, the consistent kind of weight loss, the energy levels. I was also doing this kettlebell workout in the morning. So I obviously had not really any income coming in. And I said, what is the minimal viable equipment that I can use to train with? And this was right at the beginning when we had the show in mind. He said, just get yourself a 12-kilogram kettlebell. At first, I could not lift this thing. I really couldn't. It was like mega heavy. And now I can swing it all over the place. It's just, yeah, super easy. So my strength is definitely built. And so the amazing thing that's happened is that I've dropped fat, but I've also built muscle. During lockdown, mainly from home. I did have access to a home gym, but that was only a couple of times a week. Now, what's happened is I've got this kind of hybrid workout routine where I have been going back to the gym now that lockdown's lifted the last couple of weeks. However, I do my kettlebell stuff from home, and it's so great because even just like 15 minutes in the morning makes such a difference. It sets me up for the day. It gets my mind on the right track and starts off with a good habit, so I can hopefully continue with that throughout the day. And it also just saves having to drive somewhere or to the gym. And you know, sometimes I do my kettlebell workout in my pajamas just to get it done, and there's no resistance there, and that's what's great. But anyway, the shoot day came around. We did drop calories, so I was on 1800 calories literally the whole way through up until the week or 2 weeks before, where we kind of dropped it down to 1600, but still plenty of food, really substantial amount of food to work with. So I did switch the camera on a couple of days before the shoot, just when I was out kind of walking, because I had in mind that I was going to do a little vlog like this. So I've got that, and I've got loads of stuff from behind the scenes with Matt as well. So I'm not going to waffle on too much longer. I'm going to get to behind the scenes stuff. The long and short is I've made a permanent change to my lifestyle, which I'm absolutely loving. Funnily enough, I've eased off a little bit. I've been out for drinks and eating because lockdown's lifted now, and my weight this weekend went up a little bit, but it dropped down again to where it was, just because I've naturally fallen back into the routine that I have been living the last 3 months. And that's the great thing, because now my old lifestyle is actually not normal to me. And the conversation I had with Tom sort of back in February, I just said, I can feel this is happening, this is really changing, and this is becoming normalized for me now. However, I feel it's too soon to just kind of relax and let go and just trust that I will carry on eating and living the way that I am. It's not about the time frame, it's the amount of times that you do that habit, you do that thing. So every time I'm prepping my meals, every time I'm on my plan, and every time I pick that kettlebell up, I'm voting for that lifestyle. And it's those multiple votes that have happened over the last 3 months that has then shifted me into this new lifestyle, which doesn't feel new anymore because it's just how I live. If you've got any questions, then please do reach out to me. Of course, go and track down Tom if you've got anything specific nutrition based. Definitely check out Matt Marsh if you're thinking of doing something for yourself, want to get some nice photos. He's a top guy, amazing studio, brilliant photographer, and I can't rate him highly enough. Yo, so I am in the car, as you can see, and I'm heading to Tesco's because I'm going to go get some treats for tomorrow after the shoot, for tomorrow evening. So I've got the girls coming around. Lockdown is lifting tomorrow in the UK. Pub gardens, beer gardens are open. So weeks ago I was like, girls, we're going to the pub. So I booked up a table, and then it was yesterday I went out for a walk, so cold, and I messaged him and I was like, guys, just because we can, why are we forcing ourselves to go and sit out in the freezing cold? It doesn't make any sense. So that table got cancelled, and the girls are coming to me. So I don't feel like I need treats because I've basically been eating all the foods that I really like the last 3 months. I've been drinking on the weekends, which is great. I do like a drink, so I don't feel like I really need that many treats, but I'm probably going to pick myself up a Krispy Kreme donut because I never eat those, and yeah, why not? Or a cookie, actually. I quite like a cookie. Like nuts, crisps, olives. Let's see what I pick up, but 100% some champagne is getting bought and some vino. So I'm out on a walk with my Cocker Spaniel Arthur, and I've lost him. However, I'm going to continue walking because I need to get my final steps in. So I'm just going to circle and get those steps in. I'm on 12,000 a day, and these are the final steps before the shoot. Steps thing is something that I'm definitely going to be keeping. It's a great way to cap off the day as well. But, oh, well, this is the dog that he was chasing. So if he's in the golf course, do you know where Arthur is? I think your name's Bailey, isn't it? Oh, there's Arthur. Running a rampage over there. Right, I'll be right back. I need to go in. As I was saying, what was I saying? 12,000 steps. I think I was talking about that. Yes. So that's been my target. I think I'm going to calm it a little bit and get down to 10,000 steps a day, which is definitely doable, particularly when you have a dog. So that's going to stay. And it's, you know, it's just the best form of cardio. So it's been great. As for my shopping earlier, maybe I'll show you my fridge. I picked up a Krispy Kreme donut and then I put it back. They're $1.79 each for a Diddy donut. I was like, screw that. So I got some white chocolate chip cookies, which were £1 for a bag. And that's it. That was all the naughtiness. This evening will consist of another layer of tan and some wine, which I'm very much looking forward to. I've also stocked up the fridge for tomorrow evening. And there are bags and bags of crisps in the cupboards for the girls, not all for me. Do love crisps. Those are my guilty pleasure. That's the problem. You don't know how many you're eating. And that's another thing I've been doing actually with my Snacker Jacks. A, breaking them up, and B, putting them in a bowl. So I have to physically get up and go back to get them, and it kind of stops me from just literally working my way through a whole pack. Anyways, I will check back in with you later. YouTube, I am bushed. I'm done for the week now. I just want to chill. I'm just trying to do my weekly, review. And you know what? I'm just going to do it tomorrow. I'm just kind of done now. I'm just looking forward to the shoot tomorrow. I just want to get it over and done with, to be honest. My biggest debate is whether I go to the gym tomorrow because I know I'm going to be up at the crack of dawn. And I'm going to want something to do. I planned all my outfits, so that's all sorted. And all that's left to do is have a glass of wine, which I'm not going to lie, I've been looking forward to. So I've just poured myself a glass. There's a bottle here. I'm only supposed to have 2 glasses. We shall see. But as I said, I got some cookies. So I'm looking forward to these tomorrow. We'll not eat them tonight. And the fridge is stocked. There's my crisp stash up there. Not all for me. I do have people coming around. So yeah, that's it really. Tanning tonight, some teeth whitening, which I'm gonna need after this red wine. And that's it. So I will see you later. Cheers. It's 5:15. I need coffee. Okay, so do as I say, not as I do. Don't drink before a photo shoot. I feel rough. My thought process was, oh, it'll dry me out. I'll see my abs in the morning, which has happened the last few weekends that I've drunk. But I feel bleh, and I don't want to overload myself with water. And I've got a lot of hours to play with. So anyway, that was my coffee machine going. Let's see how my abs are looking, shall we? Oh, well, they're there. So now I just have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7 hours to play with, so I've got my coffee. My God, coffee's good. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna crack on with work, get on with some writing, and yeah, do that weekly review that I didn't manage to do yesterday because I was just like, I am in my office. Laptop is on. This is as far as I got with the weekly review. The week review. Oh, just couldn't even think of any wins, life or business. Well, business I could think of loads. Life, I was like, all I've thought about is the photo shoot. Anyway, so I'm going to crack on with this right now. And then I don't know what I'm going to do for the next 7 hours. So, face is on. Hair kind of half done. I'm going to have it up for the shoot, so I will sort that out later. But at the moment, I'm just making breakfast. It is 20 to 8, and I am bloody hungry. So I'm poaching eggs. And there is half a bagel toasting away in the toaster. And this is my normal breakfast, what I have been eating for the last 3 months, and I love it. It's my favourite meal. Actually, all my meals are favourite. So yeah, having normal breakfast today. I'm all showered, I'm all creamed up. I'm gonna go to the gym. I've decided I'm gonna meet my friend Adam. It's the first day the gyms are reopening, so there's no way I'm not going in. And then I'm gonna head straight off to Matt. But before then, I have to walk Arthur and then drop him at his grandma's. Well, it was extremely wishful thinking that I was going to utilise my time since 4 a.m. effectively. It's amazing that I've managed to do so little. I've done housework. I just couldn't sit and concentrate for my script, so that was the end of that. I will deal with it tomorrow. Hangover's gone, which is good. I've had 2 cups of coffee, actually one was decaf, and half a pre-workout. I'm saving the other half for my actual workout, which I will be going to shortly, which I'm mega excited about. Yeah, gonna have to redo my hair when I get in. Don't know why I bothered, because there's damp in the air and it's all gone flat. So sort that out. Bag is packed, ready to go. All I've got to do is finish my face, sort my hair out, put Arthur in the car, take him over to my mum's, head to the gym for a bit of an all-over body workout, and then it's on to the shoot. And then it's done. And then I get to eat my cookies. So we are on the road and we are behind schedule because this one decided to go missing this morning. I had the whole park out looking for him. Everyone was super helpful. No idea where he went. Buggered off on the golf course and then thought he was coming back, and he was gone for about half an hour. So I was late getting back. My hair is not what I planned to do with it, but I just shoved it up anyway. But the main thing is we are moving. So this one's going to Grandma's. We're just putting into her driveway now. And then I'm going to the gym, looking extremely overdressed for the gym. Having said that, probably not far off what I would have done in pure excitement of them reopening again anyway. So, right, dropping this one in and then to the gym. freezing. But shoot's going good, and we're now onto the water bit, which actually Matt initially said to me when at the time of booking, he was like, oh no, I don't really do it this early in the year, it's too cold, do you want to come back in the summer? And I was like, I have been dieting for 3 months, well I will have been, I can stand a bit of cold water, it'll be fine. Although today is one of the coldest days, it was snowing this morning, so I'm actually, yeah, thinking maybe I should have just left it to the summer, but never mind, we're here now, we're doing it. So that's just getting set up. This is my mess that I have made. There's some blueberries and some Haribos that I had. Let me show you the sets. Freezing. My goodness. Hoovering up all the water. Oh my god. Right, time to get dressed. But what a way to roll out a lockdown. So, it's all done. The shoot is over. What I've been working towards for the last 3 months. It's done, and yeah, I've just been digesting it all on the way home. The sun is shining and it just feels like the perfect day. I've had my cookies. To be honest, I felt sick after one, but I ate the other 2 because I haven't got any other food in the car and I just wanted to nibble on something. And I've also drunk a ton of water because I didn't have any water today because I didn't want to bloat myself out. So I've had 2 litres on the way back. But yeah, I just haven't really wanted the cookies. It's really interesting because if I throw back to like when I did my show a couple of years ago, and I bought myself like a birthday cake and Krispy Kreme donuts and sweets and all that because I was on a really clean diet, so I didn't really have any sugar or anything like that. But you know, I've been eating foods that I love the last few months, and I've had everything that I need really, so I'm not craving sugar, I'm not craving anything, and that was the whole idea, to build this sustainable diet that I could carry on with. I came in at 58.7 kilos this morning, considering I was at 66 in January when I started. So there's been a big drop, but I'm going in for maintenance, probably going up a couple of kilos. But I don't feel deprived, so yeah, I guess the next part is finding another goal, something to work towards, because I've so loved being able to work towards that. And it's been easy because I haven't had the distractions of people saying, come out for lunch, come out for dinner, let's go for drinks, which is happening all the time. My schedule's a bit erratic as well, so it's not like I've got a 9-to-5 job, and if I'm meeting with clients or suppliers or people, it generally revolves around food and drink, and that's where it gets a bit difficult to manage for me. So that is one thing I am definitely going to be working on now that lockdown's easing, and definitely something that I want to get a new routine with. So yeah, so that's the plan going forward. Not sure what my next goal is going to be, but I will find one. I will find one. But for now, I'm gonna chill, see my friends this evening, taking the morning off tomorrow, and then back to work, and then off on a little trip to Bath and Bristol with Arthur, that is. The last trip, just us two, because we are welcoming a new little addition to the family, to our crazy household. So it'll be the crazy cocker household, because we've got another cocker spaniel on the way called BB, and she'll be arriving on the first bank holiday weekend of May. So that's exciting. For now, taking a bit of a break, taking a bit of a backseat. So we'll see what happens. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Remember to subscribe so you know when it goes live.